Hello everyone, welcome back to Fibblehayman Aethermancer. We have claimed our first victory in the early access, not only by defeating the early access's final boss, but also by unlocking shiny monsters. Yes, we have access now to the Shifted, and we're going to try to find some today, if we do get a little lucky. But since the last time I recorded, in fact, it was the day after the video went up, I think, they released the roadmap for the early access. So I'm just going to briefly go over this. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you'd like to read all the descriptions for yourself. But basically, by the end of the year, they're looking for some quality of life additions, like customizable key bindings, UI, and combat clarity, and more. In Q1 2026, there'll be a new player class and more monsters. I'm assuming a new player class means another Aethermancer. I'm not sure how that would differ from Sirius, but I guess we'll find out. In Q2, there will be a new biome, more monster, and a new monster deity. I'm assuming that's the boss, like the final boss of early access at the moment. Q3 2026, there'll be another player class, more monster, and Sirius's journal, whatever that means. And the final release, which may be the end of 2026 or early 2027, new biome, more monsters, the final boss, and the full release of the video game. So yes, the future looks bright. The developers are interested in feedback if you have any. And, yeah, let them know. Oh, hey, we've unlocked, Heroic. Oh my. Corruption on monsters is capped at 90% health. I didn't know corruption was capped, I'm not gonna lie. Each enemy monster has an additional trait. Regular enemies are 20% more health. Boss at 50% higher health, but we do gain more worthiness. We're going to run it down on normal for now because I'm still kind of learning a wee bit. And I have many characters I'd like to play today. But we're going to start with Sphinx. Last episode, I mentioned doing a psychic build, and the Sphinx is a sidekick character. And one I have never played with before. And of course, the Sphinx is Kuka. My beloved Kuka. That is the name of my cat, whom I love dearly, and she is equally as lazy as the Sphinx, who actually doesn't attack itself. The Sphinx summons minions or people. She's in charge, and we all know it. Oh, I got so lucky here. Because I also wanted to explore the Star Spawn. This is the boss of the second biome that we captured last time. And he is very unique in that his shtick is gathering a bunch of wild ether and exploding. Hopefully we can make this work. I don't know how well these two combo together or don't combo together. And we're going to name him... Oh, I don't remember. Does this have an apostrophe in it? What if I just say it does for now? Cartoon! 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 Cthulhu is one of the old gods in the World of Warcraft, the very first one that we in fact challenge. And the reason why it's appropriate, in my mind anyway, is one of the classic challenges of facing Cthulhu is that his little eye stalks shoot laser beams that bounce between players, and the damage multiplies itself for every player that it bounces between, so it can wipe an entire raid in one go. Fun times! Behold, Sirius, we are walking the pilgrimage path. Well, I suppose we have both already been here a few times by now. Almost feels like home already, doesn't it? We get a box. What's in the box? Some booties. Evasion. I like that. Crit chance. Okay, evasion. This actually seems like... Wait, is that 30% evasion then? Or the salve. Cleansing corruption and debuff mitigation. Ooh, those are both pretty good. The ability to cleanse corruption is so powerful. So very useful. I think I will take the booties. Give them to Cthulhu. Not that he has feet to use them with, but we'll see what we can do. Our third character is going to be very, very important. An altar. To the monster deities. Yes, indeed. I feel like I tempt fate a little bit too often. With how rare I select a tank type unit. So the Star Spawn Not only... Kaboom. That's fantastic. Oh yeah, look at that. Kuka started with Psychic, so she did the thing. Permanently increases max health by 1 when used for the first time in combat. That's fantastic. Oh yeah, Kuka doesn't attack. I forgot. Can I just rip the heal? Whatever. Wow, this will be fun playing with Kuka. So we have a support character. We have... we need a way to generate Wild Aether. So here's the minion. Summons minion Wild Lance. With 4... or excuse me, Wind Lance. With 4 essence on target ally. I think the essence means that's how many times it can do its thing. Wind damage plus 1. 1 times 5 wind damage against enemy target. Okay. Well, I want to heal for the permanent HP increase. And I want it to go on the star spawn. Cartoon! Cartoon! Okay, I promise I won't do that every time. I think that's from... that's from Hearthstone, isn't it? Okay, so it's just the first time it's used in general. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was dead. Whoops. This is why you pay attention. Okay, so our biggest weakness right now is the lack of Wild Aether generation. But if we can start generating the Wild Aether, we can start laser beaming people. So our third character, it'd be great if it could be... oh, we don't have the Shambler. I think he would have been the perfect addition here. Who else can generate Ether? The Wormling? Do we want the Wormling? That might be it. A Blank Memento. That's actually great. There is... I believe we have access to the special character of this zone now. The special monster. Who's of course not here. Already gathering corruption. Pains me. Wounds my soul. Goodbye. Oh, he's not gone. He lived at 1. How unfortunate. I think I'm gonna have to keep providing the bonus HP to Cthulhu because he is so very low. We will go ahead and provide the Wind Lance. So there it is. And we'll just swing. This should trigger Sidekick, which will go onto the guy, and then... okay, fantastic. He bolstered himself. Very cute. Cute. Horrific. Abomination. Foul creature. Suppose I'll just heal myself here. That'll generate Wild Aether, which, even though we can't really do much with it, we try our best. We did get a crit there, which is nice. Oh, how it pains me. I got rid of his friend, so he can't use his Psychic button. Alright. Did I not bolster? I don't think I bolstered. No! Misplay! Missing 1 max HP. When an allied minion or monster dies, applies power to this monster. Okay, when a minion is summoned on another ally, it summons a copy of it attached to this monster. Both of them have half of the essence rounded up. Ooh. If this monster has not used a free action in its turn yet, it can use any summoning action as a free action. Ooh. Wait, these are both very good. It's probably clone summoning, right? I think it's clone summoning. Quicken summons could also be fantastic, but we need... well, we are generating a lot of Aether. I think we'll go clone. Oh, I don't... we'll clone. We'll clone. I'm just going to follow my heart here. A start of your turn generates wild ether. At the end of your turn, consumes wild ether and deals a 3-hit damage to its monster for each type. So this is a this is a powerful trait, but it's one of those things that you have to use, and we currently cannot spend it. So I think we're gonna have to ignore that. Deals a hit with damage equal to the total amount of power in the party. This is fantastic, but we don't really have the synergy for it. I think we're gonna have to go with Aether Cycle. This is just free wild ether. As we continue to spend ether, we got a meteorite. On support action, converts one of our ether into wild ether. And corruption, fantastic. Oh god. She only does support skills. That'll be great. This is an elemental challenge. They say that it's up to the gods themselves whether they pass unscathed. Kuka take it. She failed. But she tries again. She failed. And she tries again. Wow. 3 attempts, Kuka? Really? I did say she was a sloth. It probably wasn't worth that, but here we go. It'll be fine. How did you get your panties in a twist? We just met the knight. I don't think we need to meet him some more. Is this really it? Okay. Shall we just go meet a YOLO NPC? I mean, the rare loot could have been good. But this could be an unlock or something. I don't know who I want, but help me. I don't know who I want, but it's not this. Look what the game does to me. Okay, so we're good. This is gonna be. This is temporary. This choice here. Why do I only have 2 choices? That is peculiar. I guess let's get the ooze for now. This is a temporary addition to the team. Also, I was informed, thank you, that our resources are here. So we have 1 monster soul and we have 3 blank mementos. Thank you. Hello. Wow, my mind must be playing tricks on me now. A real Aethermancer in the flesh. Or, the ether. Indeed, my name is Sirius. Who are you? I'm Zanre. I live in Pilgrim's Rest, but I am a bit of an adventurer. I was just wandering through. For somebody in the void, is it normal to feel kinda weird? If you've been staying here for too long, yes. I advise you to seek respite in Pilgrim's Rest immediately. Alright. It's just that I haven't really been outside of Pilgrim's Rest that often. Don't worry, the path behind me should be fairly safe. By rescuing this character, you and your monsters have formed a bond, and got some cleansing. Cool. Alright. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Alright, Kuko's gonna have to heal herself. 61 HP on the ooze, by the way. No big deal. Alright, so this will be a knockout, pretty much. I'm not sure what the ooze is going to do. That should be fine, right? We got the clone. Yes. I followed my heart. It's always a difficult choice to poison an ooze, because then the ooze is going to do damage back to you. But here we are. Here we are. Good job. We have 1 ether. Think we are just going to heal ourselves here. We converted something to wild. We're actually, not a lot, but we're generating some now. Explosion! Ah, not quite. Oh, I did die. Nice. Considered aim. Okay. Not too shabby. I mean, the ooze is working with the team. I don't want the ooze, but it's working. Skill reroll. Oh, you son of a... Everyone say hello to my goat, Jotun. Jotun is one of the starting characters, and was the character that I played in the demo. The reason why I am mad about this is because I don't want to capture him. I have other things I want to capture, but he's also my goat. You know? I have 3. Guess I'm just gonna heal myself. Do we capture Jotun? I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm electing to not capture him. Well, it's time for the coolest ability in the game. Yeah, I think we're gonna hold. There's a character here I need to capture one person in the next zone to unlock the something for that zone. And then I want to capture stuff in tier 3. I'm sorry, Jotun. The FIRIN LAZOR. If we sidekick, they would have wind lance. It would have been great. Kind of sad. He would have made a great tank for us too. Summon Earth Totem. Summons minion. Earth Totem with 5 essence on target ally. Action shields. Self for 4. Generates Earth Ether. That is pretty good. Heals target ally for 3/6. Cleanses 4 debuffs from target ally. Cleanses 4 corruption from target ally first used in combat. That's very good. I also think Electrical Jolt is the way. This is sidekick to us and temporary power to allies. Retaliate, generate random ether. Whenever power is applied to an ally, applies power and 2 affliction. When a debuff stack is applied to this monster, apply the same to another random ally or enemy. We'll just return to ether, it's fine. No big deal. We got a monster soul, okay. I think we would have had a guaranteed Jotun if I picked him up, right? I captured him there. Which again, he would have been pretty nifty. We might not even find the special unit I'm looking for. I can't see who that is. I'm assuming it's not who I'm looking for, though. Oh, no, it's just Mr. Richard D. Pecker. Wait, have I named the ooze? What on earth would I name the ooze? It could be a weeb. I mean, Rimuru is a slime. He's not an ooze. There is a difference. Of some kinds. I guess we just break this. Thanks for the random ether. Very rude of you to attack Koka. But okay. I want more Wild Ether. You know, maybe I should have gone with the Quickening. I think I would have liked the Quickening more. That's okay. We've done it, you know. Boop. Boop. When I picked up the clothing, oh my goodness. I was really just thinking of like the potential value, you know? Because we have 2 cannons on the field right now. I think I've done this heal, right? Yes. So here's kind of like the vision that I have for the sidekick thing. Now we have 2 power and sidekick and greatness. This is a basic attack. I don't know. Just kind of crumping it. We could also, I suppose we could also get quickening minion. Summon Wisp. Summon minion. Wisp with 5 essence on target ally. What? Wisp shield generator +2. Action 1/5. +1 damage for every stack of age. Oh, it's an aging minion. Interesting. We don't have age at the moment. Damage against target enemy. Consumes all water, ether, +1 damage, and +1 poise. That sort of thing is very strong. We aren't really generating a lot of water ether at the moment. This might be a reroll. Heals all allies for 3/7. Then, if all allies have full health, applies power to self. That's cool. Damage to all enemies. On interrupt applies power to self. Also cool. The thing is, we're really, really trying to just lean into the laser beam. I don't care about a lot of this. I don't. Am I about to do another reroll? Free action. That's fun. Alright, we'll take hibernation. Another monster soul. So with hibernation, we have a cleanse. Oh. What is it that you're doing here, actually? Scouting and beating up monsters, whipping up food for Lily and the others here in the void. What don't I do? Sometimes I even get inspired by some of those void-infused ingredients around here. Fragrant and potent. Don't worry, I'm not talking about monster parts or anything like that. You can't eat those, silly. Here, let me show your monsters what I've got this time. A new perk. We'll give it to Cthulhu. Ooh. Power chance, health, or hits. I think we're going to go health. That's like a third more. So yeah, that was definitely worth it. One thing I've learned is that health is usually worth it in this game. Usually worth it. I'm annoyed by how I haven't found what I'm looking for. Hello. Okay, there's the wormling. And the Whoppertinger. So we have earth, wind, fire, water. So technically, the third element, or the third monster's element is irrelevant. It even rhymes. Technically. I would like the wormling. Gift of the worm. I mean, should I just follow the WoW naming trend? Although I don't know what the shiny wormling looks like. Goodbye, Ooze. The Ooze might have been more valuable. But we'll see. So on attack, heals the ally with the lowest health. I like that. Whenever power is applied to this monster, heals each ally for 3. Could also be really good. On every 2 support actions, applies power to self. See, combo that with this. Very nice. Am I really about to just take auto heal? On support action, applies temporary power to self. On attack, transfer all power and temporary power stacks to every other ally. I want to say there was something that you could do with the Gift of the Worm where you like transform a temporary power into a permanent power for allies. I want to say that was a thing. I have a lot of support actions. I have a lot of them. Alright, we're going to reroll. Ooh, Ascension, probably. Whenever this monster generates or consumes ether, shield self equal to... On every 3 attacks by power. Oh, we're going to Ascension. Everyone has a healing skill. We're ascending. Do I want to give the Wormling a nickname? I sure do. Ooh, I like this. Instead of using her actual name, I'm just going to call it Lifebinder. That was Alex Ross's title. One of her many titles. But I feel like that really cements the Wormling's role as like a support character. From random loot, have a 30% chance to be a higher tier. At the end of each turn, free XP! Yes, please and thank you! I feel like wind and water are the best ones from the Aether Spring. Like, free chance to cleanse corruption. And or, in our case, free XP. Now, again, we do have the minor complication of not having... Really? Not having a tank. I just got rid of him. I just didn't want to use an Ooze again. I hope you can understand that. I hope it's understandable. I'm sure you can understand it. So we're going to go ahead and summon the Midnights. Now, more than ever, I want the free summon. Oh, we're going to waste so much essence on that. Fine. It is very unfortunate that both of these attacks are going against Cthulhu. In fact, I'm going to heal him just in case. I remembered that existed. I hope you're proud of me. Alright. I'm glad I did. Wait, why did the thing go away? Ow. Does my... Huh. Oh, wait, did we just win? This might be victory here. Not quite, but it's pretty good. I'm firing my laser. I think my copy has full essence, by the way. I don't think it's supposed to. I have a lot of poison. I don't quite like that. We'll go ahead and heal Cthulhu. And Cthulhu will just see us to victory. We have a lot of great tools. I just don't know if we can bring them all together, you know? Healing +1. That's pretty neat. Because I wouldn't say we have them assembled in the best possible way. All of our fantastic tools. Ooh, I see a shiny! This fountain is what the monsterkin of Vigil simply called an equivalent exchange. We'll give gold for ether crystals. So it shall be. Ether crystals, of course, are the roguelite currency. So the more than we have, the more progress we're making. Gold helps us in the immediacy, but it is what it is. We'll go to that at the end. That is the cleansing of corruption. And now we must make a choice. Do I get the shiny? I think I'm going to hold, team. I think I'm going to greed this harder. Greed is good. Yeah, first shiny. So that's a shifted unit. Shifted monsters are basically the same. They're a different color, though, and they typically have different mechanics. Perhaps most importantly. Well, I'll just delete this unit, sure. I'll take it. So I have an attack coming at Kolka and an attack coming at Cthulhu. We'll just heal him up. That'll also give us a Wild Ether. We could be close to a Laser Beam next turn. But he lost all of his essence. We can Laser Beam if I do this. Wait, I think we're going to. Because I enjoy Laser Beams. And we're probably just going to have to hope for the best here, I think. Well, I hope for the best, and I did it in the wrong order. So, here you go, Cthulhu. I should have used the temporary power thing. I didn't think I'd have enough ether, but math is just hard, you know. He's burning for 8, but he's also inflicting a lot of pain upon the team. Okay. We should be okay here. We're going to have to spend most of our gold on cleansing corruption, which is unfortunate, but that is what it is. It be what it be. Taking 4. Sad. Okay. Well, we won. At what terrible cost. If we could get an age mechanic for Cthulhu, he could become our tank. I mean, yay, more support skills. I mean, we can go for Volcanic Essence. Because we can at least try and transform that. A soul altar. A crude altar crafted by the Monsterkin many centuries ago as a place of worship. A sacrifice is required. Should you accept one of your spare monster souls will be released onto the void, you may then choose a temporary boon that will aid your monster to the next 2 battle. I believe we can carry this into the boss, so I will take this. How much gold do I have? You have 11 corruption, you have 19, and you have 4. We go for 10. We go for the middle one. The in-between. Start of combat, apply power. Allies gain +1 healing. Allies gain aging. I guess power? This will affect the boss and then the next battle after that. I gotta be honest, team, I don't have a great feeling about this, but, the witch. I mean, we don't have an item for the life binder. Maybe this will be helpful. Kami, Itachi, and Nixie. Okay. Well, the game really wants me to commit to the poison build. Was the rare item 1 XP? That tracks. Alright. You're supposed to come closer so I could jump you, but... This is fun. This is fine. This is totally fine. I'm gonna have to turn 1 heal here. Okay. I mean, this could be helpful. Okay. So that'll get us going with power, and we'll be full health, of course, which is nice. We'll get a sidekick hit here, I guess. And this will just generate a wild ether. 2, in fact, right? Yes. We're going to get purged by something. Water. So the one big problem here with this boss, there's actually 2, now that I see it. 1 is the weakness. That's going to suck. There's really nothing to be done about that. We have some cleanses, but not a lot. The other... I could laser beam him. Is that once he gets his retaliation going, we're going to be in for a world of hurt. I can just do this. That'll give us some ether. We can laser beam. Sure. I'm actually surprised this isn't enough to knock him out of... he's going to be 1 short. Oh, Lifebinder is dying. Okay. So much for Lifebinder, am I right? Okay. Well, we'll start with this, I think. Get some healing, get some wild ether. And we're gonna knock him... Oh, that's like 100 damage. That's nice. I didn't realize he'll still get intact this turn, but okay. I should have remembered that. Thankfully, our... I actually did really well with the YOLO here. Probably heal you. I guess we can kind of gimmick this. Because I can use the flask on Kuka and then we can do a full heal. That'll also give us some power. And he can transfer the power later. I definitely regret not taking Quickening, but that's okay. Well done, Kuka. Maybe we'll find Quickening. I do like the copy. Being able to copy it is nice. That's a lot of damage. That's there. But I think he's dead. I'm pretty sure he's dead, team. We just breeze and then laser beam, right? I'm gonna fire my laser. We do this. And then fire my laser. GG. I'm a firing my laser. Cool. We got a lot of corruption for that, but that's okay. Boom. Initial shield +5. And now we're really leveling. Whenever Psychic is applied to this monster, generate 1 random ether. Ooh, that could be so good. Minion damage +1. This monster can have 1 additional minion attached to it. Ooh! The cloning! When this monster hits a minion, deals 3 damage hit of the minion's element. Wait, what? When this monster summons a minion, deals a 3 damage hit of the minion's element to all enemies. Does not trigger retaliation. Wait a minute. Does this double trigger because of the clone? Ooh. These are both so good for us. Because this way I can have double clones out on myself. This way is just free damage. In theory... Okay, we're going to take the mastery. In theory, it's 6, but... Whenever 2 support actions apply power to self. Start of a turn, it might be time for Void Burn. Wait, hold on, it's aging time. For every 2 age, apply Psychic to self. Psychic on this monster deals additional damage equal to the amount of aging stacks. We're aging. The Tea of Many Spices artifacts. Now that is an artifact made for me. Oh, hold on, this run might be saved. Full corruption cleanse and +5 max HP, and we get to talk to the merchant. Ah, the stench of the void is upon you. It comes from your monster. Star spawn. Cartoon. One of the living manifestations of the void. It represents the void's power to destroy. Pure and absolute. Wow, that is actually exactly the lore of Cthulhu. Be careful with that one. That's kind of scary how that's just perfectly accurate. Okay, we have 23. Wait, I have exactly enough to buy this rare lance and this blank memento. Converts the element of the first hit of each attack into wild damage. Wild damage +2. Minion damage +1 is also incredible. So in a perfect world, if we can really line up everything, we'll be able to generate so much wild ether that Starspawn can laser beam turn 1. And if he has a lance, I want to give this to him, but the boots have been so good. I'm going to do it, team. Also, Black Memento. Alright, we'll YOLO this. Okay. It is now super disjointed, but... Okay, item... You know, we haven't talked to our fellow Aethermancer in a while. What's that? We'll talk to him. See what he has to say. I mean, our team is coming together. I think the Lifebinder... The Lifebinder is still kind of the weak link, but... The Forbidden Fortress, the last line of defense for Vigil, the holy city in the war against Gotland. The proud nation of Gotland, once the seat of the Galtic Empire in times long past, sought to reclaim their glory. Centuries before the war, the monster deities had laid waste to Gotland and liberated the many monsterkin slaves who lived there. In fact, the monster deities and the liberated monsterkin built Vigil on top of a mining camp that was run by the Galtic Empire. Many monsterkin lost their lives in such mining camps. The history of monsterkin is truly a bloody one, and never to be repeated ever again. Alright, well, which artifact would we like? Ooh, that's a pretty good one. That's also a great one. I think I have to go Hourglass, right? Cleansing, this actually just hard counters the final boss, isn't it? Alright, Hourglass it is, thank you. Well, okay. This wasn't quite who I wanted, but we'll take it. This is the Shambler. If you want a full, like, pure ether composition, the book, the Star Spawn, and the Shambler create it perfectly. What do I think we want to do here? I think we will go ahead and give, we'll go ahead and capture him. This will also complete our quests. Or, our prerequisite. We don't have the... we don't have the special character unlocked for this zone. But we can... I can't do anything here, I don't think. Yeah. Alright, well. I'll just, I don't know, heal myself. We'll do it this way to get free ether. Very lackluster turn 1, but that's okay. If we can find an ether, like an orb, right, that gives ether +1, that'd be pretty spicy. But, till then. I mean, I can laser beam right now. And I can do it with electrical jolt. I'm a FIRIN laser. Cartoon, cartoon, cartoon. Bonk. Look at the work Puka's doing. Disgusting. Fantastic. Phenomenal. Marvelous. The builds all come together, Tim. There's really nothing more to say than that. Like, we're here. We did it. All we have to do is find a way to double down on surviving. That's it. That's all we have to do. The build is here. On attack, deals a hit with damage equal to the total amount of power in the party. That could be nutty. Every 3 power applied to allies generate 1 random ether. Also could be nutty. Heal, no. The power generator is probably better. Like for the Warden, we got a lot of power generated. So this would probably be pretty good for that. The Magnus hit could help me. I think I'm just going to go power generator though. Because the Lifebinder is here as a support tool. Like, if it isn't obvious, Cthulhu is the carry. A Soul Lantern. This will give us health. Lifebinder has the lowest health. But Cthulhu is the carry. I think we'll give it to the Lifebinder. That brings him up over 50. We're kind of perfectly balanced as all things should be. I think we're saving our mementos now for the 3rd zone. I just needed 1 here to unlock the special character. And I don't even know who it is. I'm not even sure who the special monster is for this zone. Alright, our goal is to generate a bunch of ether as fast as possible. I mean, this will help in that endeavor. Is it worth? Yes. I don't know why that was a question. It wasn't a real question. So we can almost break the book, or somehow this generates wild ether. I haven't figured out how yet, but it's okay. I don't have to. Wait, why'd they attack the Dom? I went after the book, and the Wind Lances are like, no, we're going to hit that guy. We just don't like him. Mr. Escoffier is not here today, but we cannot suffer the affront of the French, you know? I think I just electrical jolt here. Yep. And, well, you know what comes next, right? Cartoon, cartoon, cartoon. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss out on a heal. Well, I could heal, I suppose. Is 1 max HP worth taking? Yes. Who wants it, though? Coca. I have just determined at this moment that Coca's getting it. Has nothing to do with the horror before me. I'm laser beaming again. The dream is to laser beam every turn. That is the dream. Will that always be the case? Probably not, but it is the dream. Alright, level 5. Fire wind against target enemy. Consumes 1 wild ether, applies power to self. Consumes 1 power on target ally as additional cost. Generates wild ether, free action. Yeah. Seems good to me. Apply psychic to self, reactivates target ally. What? Heals all allies for 2/7. Cleanses 2 debuffs from all allies. Applies 2 psychic to self. Oh my goodness. So, Temporal Borealis, in theory, is crazy. I'm not doing a whole lot of... Well, I guess Kuka is doing psychic stuff. The ability to go again is actually cracked, so I think I have to take it. The Maverick Snow Charm was very tempting. Oh, hey, fire damage. Let's give fire damage to a dragon. Fair and balanced. I love the map in this game. It feels so fluid. Do your Whoppertinger linger? Alrighty. Oh, it's a special Whoppertinger! Oh, it's a shiny! I've encountered 2 shiny, and I have not captured any of them. Am I still holding out for the next zone? When the shiny is in front of me. Looking. Staring with those eyes. It pains me. It truly does. Should I not put this on you? Oh, whatever. He's gonna get attacked, and I think it's gonna consume the essence, but... I could full heal and get power. This is one fire, though. I'm so tempted to get the shiny. I want it. It speaks to me. Calls my name. Well, something is gonna have to happen here. Because there's a lot of pain coming. It's 2 wild ether. I guess we're just gonna have to kill the bat. It's simple. You kill the Batman. Oh. It's simple. We fire the laser beam. Duh. Can I do this and fire the laser beam? Yes, I could. Anyhow. I don't think I could actually shatter the, I can't actually break this. The Whoppertinger gets away. Shiny for another day. The choice was made for me. You must trust me. It was not meant to be. Alright, Cthulhu. Congratulations on your 60 HP. You're the first to reach 6-0. Laser beam him. Electrical Jolt is so good. We can then consume that temporary power with the transmutation as well. Disgusting. Magnifique. Heals all allies for 5, shields all allies for 3, free action. Interesting. Heals all allies for 3 by 7. Allies gain retaliates, heals self for 7, and generates random ether. You know, that is a great way to help our squishy team out. I told you the Lifebinder was here for support. Oh, thanks for the XP. Appreciate ya. I feel like I manifested the role of the Wormling. Money. Oh, ether crystals. Knight or the Witch. I don't know if I should still be talking to them. I mean, we spam talked to the Knight that he could come to town. Now that he's in town, I don't feel the need to continue spam talking to him. Alright, Gargoyle, hit me. Oh, you're not a gargoyle. Come to think of it, there's been a lot less gargoyles than I remember. One of you have to be a gargoyle, right? Wakey, wakey. What's going on? What did I just do? Oh. I didn't even see what I was hitting. I just saw the red line go up and I'm like, oh. Bad. Alright, well. Let's rock and roll. Sure. Oh, I did consume a wild ether. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. This feels like a waste. The order for this is so wrong, but it's okay. Thank you for the free ether. Okay. It is ether time. And the only question is how we get there. This should be fun. We did it. That is 5 ether. Huzzah! Kaboom! I'm gonna be AoE'd here, and that kind of sucks, but what's a man to do? Lament the pain and agony. Okay. Well, they have to die. That's, hopefully, very obvious. I will take the HP this time. So the books, they have this thing where they're gathering ether around them, and when it's full, they have a special attack, which is that purple thing. But, of course, we're not going to let that happen. So, you don't. I bolstered, right? Should I not be at 60 HP? As long as this monster has sidekick, other allies deal +2 damage. Very nice. Whenever pyro is applied to this monster, heals each ally for 4. Also very nice. On action from an allied minion, consumes 1 essence on that minion to heal and shield its attached monster by 6. Ooh. I like all of these, but we are doing a lot of sidekick stuff, so we're going to take leadership. We're here for damage. I'm stuck. Okay. Booties! Crap. This is a soul gate. Access a sacred room, but I need a monster soul. Goodbye. The Tome. On single target attack, apply weakness. 50% chance to apply another stack of weakness. Ooh. Converts the first 1 ether generated by this monster into wild ether. Fantastic. And at the start of combat, applies 1 psychic to self. Here you go, Lifebinder. Your attacks are single target. Kulka doesn't have attacks, so it wouldn't work for her, unfortunately. Oh, that was pretty good, though. Hello. Nice to see you. I almost ran right into it. That's a bad habit that I have. I just walk into the monsters. Alright, well, we're up against Mephisto, which is always an alarming experience. I can't help but notice that a lot of enemies are here. I'm now on fire as well, which sucks. We could get to full with volcanic. We're actually very close to this as well. I'd have to consume the wild ether for this. That's unfortunate. I think I just swing here, right? Gonna be a kind of terrible turn 1. So I think we just let it go. Or we make use of the volcanic unity. I'm very glad I used volcanic unity. Okay. There's a lot of debuffs on the team. Don't like that. We do have a lot of ether, though. I like that. And I'm pretty sure I'm a fire in my laser here, which I also like. So, that's fun. We can borrow a power, probably from Koka. And fire my laser. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And the Life Binder, although this is not usually her job, in knockout that. Kaboom. Alright, so we can go ahead and bolster. Probably take 4 damage for this bolster, but hey, it is what it is. Goodbye. Well, that was fun. Mephisto, am I right? On every 2 support actions, supply power to self. We're not really doing that. When you reach 5 ether of the same element, purchase 1 enemy ether of the same element and applies power to self. We are getting to that. When you reach 5 ether of the same element, applies age and shields all allies with age for 3. Triggers up to once per element per combat. I think we'll take the Synchronous Majesty. We only have... See, the problem with this one is we only have age on Cthulhu. I think I'm just going to take the Synchronous Majesty. Just free power stacks. Purpose applied as monster. Chance to apply it again. You cannot trigger with itself. Too much negation. Nope. Scram. Scram. I'm missing 2 monsters from this zone. Oh, there's a guy down there. Going for the Mephisto. I have a lot of corruption. I don't quite like that. I could use the Hourglass, I suppose. The Hourglass stays with me, right? Like, the artifacts, they don't go away when I consume them. I know that the when you rest at the merchant, it refreshes their uses, but that's not just for the flask, right? That's for all of them. We could Volcanic Guard. Well, we could have. Suppose we can do this. That's 3 power stacks and full health. And somehow a dead Domovoy. Or a broken one anyway. Yay, sidekick. By attacking, we transferred the power to our allies as well, which is nice. Ow. Rude. Mephisto's always so mean. I gotta be so mean. I should have used the Jolt, but I wanted the health. Yoink. Could the Life Binder do something here? Probably not. So the question I suppose would be, what could it do anyway? Okay. Laser beam. Bye, Domovoy. Oh, it's so close to killing. I guess we'll Unity. Huzzah! Ow. Leave Coca alone. I guess we can try it. The class. The corruption was helpful. Okay. Anyhow. We got the bolster. Now we have the power. And now we delete. Kaboom. That's kind of how this build works. Alrighty. Evasion plus 15%. Not too shabby. Level 6. Healing plus 1. Whenever an ally is healed to full, cleanses 2 corruption from them. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Yeah, sure. Okay, we got some skill rerolls back. Hello. What are you supposed to even be? Greetings, being of the void. I am Gwyn, an explorer from Pilgrim's Rest. I am not a being of the void. I'm an Aethermancer, actually. Sirix is my name. Oh, well, I suppose you're not the scientific discovery I was looking for then. Still, I am most pleased to make your acquaintance, Sirix. I've always wanted to see an Aethermancer up close. Fascinating. Not to mention all those monsters. They seem so tame around you. Now, that should sate my scientific curiosity for the time being. Can you point me towards the nearest exit, my friend? I rescued this character. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I am still in disbelief I haven't found a gargoyle. Item, merchant, or witch. We do have a lot of money. A lot of money. I guess we can visit the merchant. Maybe he can give me another memento. So from what I gathered, the Forbidden Fortress served as a home for the Cult of Aether. You got it. Far from human settlements, deep in the fractured ruins. Very convenient. Our cult has many such homes all across Tanistay, everywhere and nowhere. Only the ones who stayed here close to become the Cult of the Void, mind you. Oh my goodness. That's goated. Yes, I will take this. Thank you. And wouldn't you know, I did get a blank memento. So that is an incredible upgrade for Kulka. In fact, that might just be like this item for her. She has the on support convert one random ether to wild ether and gets 4 shields for it. She has a 20% chance on action to apply power to herself. And she gets +1, increases damage of Psychic on allies by +1. Everyone on the team can get Sidekick. Oh, no way. It's a shiny Cthulhu. Well, we're getting our first shiny, team. What are the chances of... Wait, what does shiny Cthulhu do? He chose fire, I chose water. What? What do you... Can I do this again? What do you do? Every 3 attacks apply power to self. Well, that's rude. Huh. Kind of looks like he's the same as my Cthulhu. I have to get him, though. But surely you understand. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this team. I don't want to just attack, but I think I'm going to have to. Equal heal for the power and the... I can laser beam. Are we laser beaming turn 1? There's literally no reason for me to do so. We'll just swing. I thought about it. Let the record show I debated it. Weakness is going to help us here, I think. Explosion! Okay. Well, we can laser beam this round, so I think that's what we're going to do. So we will Jolt. There's a song called Jilt that I love the Nightcore version of it. borrow Kuka's power. Kind of want to do this because we're still going to get swatted, right, in the face. This will make it so we heal up, and every time we heal for the first time, we get some corruption cleansing. I'm gonna fire my laser. The first of many. Be not afraid. Rude. Okay. I'm completely ignoring his sides with the void, by the way. It doesn't matter to me. Do you see the line? I see the line. I like the line. The line is scary, but I like it. Thank you. Capture. My first shiny is a boss! Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Boop. Would you like to see me do that again? I think I am going to do an attack here with the Life Binder. This should share power, right? I think. Yes. Holy crap, yes. And then I'm going to fire my laser. Good, Anakin. Good. Well, do I just do that again? I think I have what it takes to kill it. So I'm just going to bolster myself for the max HP. Oh yeah. We're so overkilling this. GG, team. You know what? I'm just going to auto-attack it. I'm not even going to give it the dignity of a laser beam kill. I'm the one and true Cthulhu. Damage +1. What do you like to see? Heals target. A free action heal that generates, or the target will generate random ether. Why are these... Oh, I guess the totems are all the same. They just generate... So they do the same thing, the totems. They give 4 shields, but then they'll generate whatever ether they are. I like my attacking one. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Energy Charm would be good, but I also just feel like more health is pretty good. You know? Nope. Garbage. Well, how many, we have 3 mementos. We're going into the 3rd zone with 3 mementos. We can capture all the things. Now that you've seen the glory of Vigil, it feels strange to walk through the Forbidden Fortress, doesn't it? Like 2 completely different worlds, and yet part of the very same thing. 2 sides of the same history. Almost like Ether and Void, isn't it? One cannot exist without the other. Another meteorite, wow. This one's actually worse, though. I mean, I'll take the Monster Soul. Sure. Then we YOLO XP, get level 7 Cthulhu. Not too shabby. Do we care about any of this? Nope. HP it is. Alright, good talk. Is that the Envoy? So it's Envoy, Epic Loot, or Random NPC. YOLO. Random NPC, go. Welcome back to the Garden District. We have 3 mementos. Now, I don't want to throw them all at the first thing I see. believe it or not. Oh, hey, it's you again. Ah, would you look at that? It's been quite a while since I've last visited the Garden District. I used to come here to collect all kinds of exotic herbs. They weren't planted long ago and have spread far and wide ever since. A head chef's dream, if you will. Ah, but ever since the void opened up with more monsters around than ever before, I just didn't bother heading this far anymore. But now things have changed. I'm gonna take back what's rightfully mine and give it straight to your hungry little monsters. Ooh. Fermented voidfish. All of our characters have no... Like, we all started at 1 worthiness with this run, so we can give it to Goka. She cleanses anyway. +2 minion damage. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay, so they're, I've heard the Medusa is very strong. That is the foul creature on the bottom. So I kind of want to... try getting her. We can. I also know we've only just begun. You know, I was gonna just rely on weakness to not take damage from her AoE, but that worked out too. I have no ether. Give me ether or give me death. Do I want to capture the Medusa? Yes, yes I do. Yeah. Can I kill her? Oh, I totally can kill her. Do I want to do it this way? I was kind of hoping for some more ether. Please tell me, okay. I clicked a little quickly there. I was like, please tell me I had hurt. Oh. Okay. Guess Relays will be me next turn. Next turn is then. Ow. That was so much HP. That was 50 damage, by the way. Casual 50 damage to the face. No big deal, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna laser beam him. I'm not gonna capture the Amine. We can capture one later if we want to. If we still want to. Oh, he also electrical jolted. Wait, why did you reset? Okay, we're laser beaming again. I'm gonna fire on my laser. Wait, why is it dead? Wait, where'd all this damage come from? Okay, sure. That's crazy how much damage I can just eventually pull out of my ass. We just have to get there. We get there, we're good. No. 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 I quite like my items. One of Vigil's magical creations, a fruit which allows one to cultivate their own innate abilities. Fittingly, it is called a cultivation. Choose one of your monsters to receive the cultivation fruit, then choose one of its types. On the monster's next level up, the chances for skills of that type to appear will be heavily increased. There'll also be one maverick skill. If Life Binder... Hold on. Oh, you can view monsters on the screen, I think. Yeah. So... I would like Lifebinder to have a way to do more Wild Ether stuff. I don't think it's Kulka. Ether type. Oh, and it leveled her up. Nice. Damage against target enemy consumes one wild ether, applies power to self. Heals targets, generates one ether. Heals all allies, it generates water, fire, wind ether. This is not what I was thinking. I mean, I get a reroll here. Summons minion Kami with 5 essence on ally target. Kami ether +1. Action. 1/1 wild damage against target enemy. Deals 1 additional damage for each ether of any element. Huh. Sounds fun and also requires like one of every element, which is wild. I'm down. I'd like to try this because this is cool. I've never seen this before. Also, these bolts. Don't let these bolts fool you. They're really strong. I'm just not really focused on them. You can have to replace something. I guess volcanic essence. I don't know. We have it. We'll give it a shot. I should have done this from above, but whatever. I want the Naga, but we're gonna just kill it. How aggressive is turn 1? Okay. We're gonna try this. We're gonna give it to Cthulhu. Oh my goodness gracious. I did not know it worked that way. Huh. That seems pretty good. Also, wait a minute. Can I laser beam? I can laser beam. Are we laser beaming? I feel like I shouldn't laser beam. And yet... I think we're laser beaming. Good job, team. I'm a firing my laser. How does this kill? Oh, I see. Well, I hated that. Wow. So Kuka copies or clones even if it's not hers. That's crazy. That is such a cat thing to do. I would love to jolt here, but I can't. You don't understand. I need that one more max HP. I think I'm summoning another Kami and then laser beaming again. Actually, no, we'll Volcanic Unity. Have just enough to do this and laser beam. Kaboom! Oh, she lives at 2. That is kind of a problem. Well, she's supporting. She's not attacking. Ow. I never understand how that Naga just does all that damage. It endured. Well, that's unacceptable. Let's make sure it doesn't, shall we? I think I'm just going to borrow from the life binder here. And fire my laser. I am shocked the clone works on Kami. And now I'm very happy I picked it. Honestly. And we have minion mastery as well. Which probably applies to it. The stuff. No. No, I'm good. I told you to take the wizard staff. No. No, I don't think so. I would like to save one memento for the boss, the hand. These are double meats. Okay. We've already accumulated quite a lot of corruption. I hate to see it. Alright, turn 1. I'm going to summon a Kami. Poker's going to copy it. That is insane it works that way. Insane in a good way. You know, insane in the memory. Fuck that achievement, by the way. They nerfed it and it's still awful. Am I firing by laser? Why am I firing by laser? Because I can? I like the way that I think. Except for that I had to use a wild ether to do it, so I actually can't fire my laser. But I can get rid of the cat. There can be only one. And that's me, of course. Is that taunt? Are you redirecting? Well, that's cute and all. But it doesn't really matter to me. Because I'm just going to fire a laser beam. This will bring us down to 5, but this will get us some healing going. I'm a firing my laser. Yes, it is the only plan that I have. Ow. I don't think I've triggered the full heal on... on Cthulhu yet. Pretty sure I can have a second Kami. If I've mathed correctly. But I also can just bonk this guy, transfer power, and then laser beam and win, I think. Right? Let me just borrow some of your strength. And win. Yeah. Just like that. Exactamundo. I need to check if my hourglass did in fact get another stack. On attack, allied minions gain damage +1, healing +1, and shielding +1 until end of turn can stack. I'm assuming... Triggers after any attack is used. Leads me to believe this would go after Sidekick, right? Ooh, Quicken Summoning. We currently only have one summon, but this is still probably fine. Or it's Joint Protection. Whenever an ally triggers Sidekick, shields both attackers for 2. Could be good. I'm gonna go Quickened. Aging, yes. We don't care about decay, we're going Cosmic Wisdom. More. You can stack all of the aging effects can all stack. Which is why it's a pretty powerful mechanic. Ether Spring. It's super late for an Ether Spring. But it's not gonna stop me. Okay. What do we got? Start turn generate 1 Wind Ether or 1 Earth Ether. Probably Wind, right? We use Wind a lot more than we use Earth. Do we even have an Earth ability? Wind is for like Electrical Jolt and the plants, which now I can generate for free. What is this? Why can't I break? Skill issue, honestly. Just break everything. We'll get there. Oh. This is a Garden Protector, a magical plant grown by the former caretakers of Garden District. Unfortunately, it has become corrupted by the Void. The corrupted Garden Protector may save one's soul still, but at a price. You may choose to release 2 souls to the Garden Protector in order to fully cleanse all the corruption from one of your monsters. Are we down to... We have 1 monster, so okay. Well, this is going to be scary. Neither of these are shiny. Okay. We have attacks on the Lifebinder and on Cthulhu. Doesn't really matter where I put this. Just put it here. Lol. Now, I can do this as a free action, and I think I shall. And I can have 2 minions, right? With the mastery. Okay, I didn't clone it. That's fine. A little disappointing. Fine. I wouldn't mind just demolishing that asshole. I think I'm going to. The phrasing there was a little odd, babe, but it's okay. It gets the point across. I think I will bolster here. I could capture the Naga, but I'm going to hold out still. We have 2 mementos. One I want to save for the hands. I want to call it Master Hand, too. I think Kirovets calls his Master Hand as well. But that's from Smash Bros. It's a classic. El Clásico. I can fire my laser beam. So let's do it. Wow, there's a lot less damage being taken than I thought. I guess we can Volcanic Unity. Sure. I thought about attacking to transfer the power, but we'll do it this way. Kaboom! Fucking ow. We're fine though. 6 damage and then we'll heal and get a random ether. Yikes. That's so mean. So cruel. Okay. Who wants a toy? I want a toy. Toy of Doom. Power. Unlimited power. I like how this is literally a one-shot. How is this a one-shot? Hold on, I have to see this. That's like the most damage I've ever seen. From just a basic attack. Ah, I see. Okay, sure. I mean, that works, I guess. You're just deleting them. The power stacking! It's too strong! For every 20 ether consumed by allies, applies 2 power to this monster and triggers an attack against all enemies for 3/2. Wild damage triggers up to once per combat. Yeah. Seems good. That 3/2 wild damage will... An epic belt. That will break their thingies. On enter, applies power to self. Fire damage +1. Ether chance. Generate random ether. Debuff cleanse. Start your turn cleanse to debuff. Ooh. This is very good. It's very good. But is it better than this? Cthulhu is doing a lot of interrupting because of the laser beam. So maybe the chance to generate more ether also could be really good. And cleansing is pretty strong. I think we will take it. I think it's a pretty significant debuff, but like I think the lance is way better. Okay, so this is the final boss. So we need to look around. We have 2 mementos. We need to find what monsters remain, and we need to determine if we're going to capture any of them. We caught the Medusa. We found a lion. Congratulations, my dear Aethermancer. You have finally found me. Excuse me? I suppose you've heard tales of me. I don't think so. Sorry. So I take it you did not brave the void, hoping to rescue me. No matter. I am Mike Leonard Golden, knower of all things, both the mundane and the arcane. In fact, I have just now sated my curiosity regarding the inner workings of the void. If you don't mind, I will now take my leave. Permanently. Someone's got to regale the fine folks of Pilgrim's Rest with tales of the voyage, you see. I suppose that path behind you should be safe enough. Great. Another pretender to the throne. Well, annoyingly, it looks like we're gonna have a scorpion for our final person. This one. Alright. Well, I didn't get to find anything cool, unfortunately. But, it is what it is. So, let's take a look, see. I mean, I don't really have a choice. Whenever one or more shielded allies gets attacked, triggers placed on enemies and applies force to the attacked allies. Alright. It's not really a surprise, I don't think, that our final capture is a poisonous unit. And of course we'll get the hand. We'll talk to the hand for a moment. Is there something I want to do? Yes. Alright. Join me, Scorpion. What's the name of the, I can't remember her name. Is it the Dark Souls 2 boss that's like a scorpion chick? I know there's... I'm not talking about the spider chick from the first Dark Souls. I can't remember her name now. But I think that's what I would name the scorpion. Let's find out what his actual name is before I just, you know, reverse everything. Circuit. Ah. Fair enough. Alright, well. I don't like what's happening at the bottom of the screen. So we're gonna blast it. Obviously. That is so much damage from the little fella. The little lass, I should say. And now we fire my laser beam. And there's nothing for the Sphinx to support. Poor kitty cat. It must pain you so. Let me check my hourglass before I do anything else here. Okay, so the hourglass is at 2 out of 2 charges still. Okay. Is it even possible to heal him that much? I think so. Oh, that was the, I was trying to get a heal going. That was the we consume 20 ether, so we did the free attacks. That appeared to scale with power, too. Alright. Well. The Epic Drum. On support action, cleanses 4 debuffs and applies 1 temporary power to target ally. Through mitigation, Aether Chance, Wild Conversion. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. We're losing a sidekick here, but it's definitely worth it. A Soul Altar. The next 2 battles are boss battles, in fact. Oh, do we want 2 wild ether? Or do we want a free power? We could just take a free power, right? We can convert that power to, Well, I have 94 gold. So I suppose we can visit the merchant. Although I don't think he'll help me at all. Guess we can talk to the witch. We haven't seen her at all today. We have arrived in Vigil. Feels momentous, does it not? The Garden District has always been an imposing place to be in, like being in the presence of the monster deities themselves. The void has only added to the otherworldly atmosphere. Reroll an action or a trait. I did this before and I didn't do it right. Let's see if we can YOLO it. Level up. Fantastic. Summon Impundulu. Impundulu. Sidekick damage +1. Ah. Should we do this instead of the one essence? I think we should. Applies 2 essence to minions attached to Stark Ally. That's interesting. Alright, we'll override the Windlands with that. That's fun. I could have taken +5 HP, but it'll be okay. Alright, Master Hands. I have come for you. Someone told me how to pronounce this ridiculous name. What's I forgot. Okay. He is attacking Cthulhu. Can't say I am shocked. I don't like it, though. Could summon Impundulu. I think we'll just bolster our boy. That'll give him +1 max HP, and then I never have to cast that spell again. And we can get started right away on the... Yeah, we'll chill. Matter of stacking. Yeah, the hand is also an aging character. Alright. Now we pop off. This is when things get a little out of hand. Get it? Because we're facing a hand. Kaboom! I've transferred all my power to the team for them to smack and back. Now we capture the hand. Hecatoncheires. Hecatoncheires is what we're going with. That's what it shall be. I'm gonna fire my laser beam. Well. Oh no, it's a fire lance. What are they gonna do? I have so much ether. I kind of want to summon Impundulu. Okay. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Wow. This stuff is just happening. I'm here to bear witness. Do I just win? I think I do, don't I? Because we laser beam, that triggers sidekick. Impundulu goes and does stuff. Good job, Impundulu. Then we reset. Which is ridiculous, by the way. Then I just borrow one of your powers. And do it again. GG! Cartoon! 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 Interrupt applies age. Nope, nope, nope. Health. Nope, nope, nope. Health. The Tome. On single target attack, apply weakness, sidekick damage, health increase. Ooh. I think we're chilling. Yep. I've never had this much money in my life, by the way. I don't think I've ever had 119 gold. We are approaching 100 HP as well in Cthulhu. I have to say, I'm quite fond of the way your monsters have been using ether to their advantages. Do you think I could win you over to our cult of ether by any chance? Sorry, but no, I have no interest in joining any religious group. Well, it was worth a shot. Was it? Oh, hey. Because I'm pretty sure that his hard counter is the final boss. I bought that for a funny joke. Alright, well, our gold can't come with us, so... I think it's mathematic. Yeah, it's impossible. Okay. It can't come with us, but we're bringing 50 gold with us. I now have 2 sources of cleanse, and we go forth to face the final boss. We finally made it back. I can still feel Chernobog. I need to reach them again. Brace yourselves. For the foul evil of the flashbang. Hello. Is it possible for you to shut them out? ... Shut them out. We will never allow it. Can you fathom how that feels? How could you? I have no idea what he's talking about. But okay. Welcome to the final boss. The way this guy works is that he's rude. He has corrupted 2 of our units. Now, whenever I cast a spell, we are going to gain corruption. And then he is going to use that corruption to do stuff and things. It's very rude, honestly. Is temporary power per the turn or temporary power on attack? Okay, cool. I don't really mind using it then. I think we can do that next turn. We have to break the ether on his hands, which is of course a little difficult. There's an artifact you can bring here that it inflicts poise damage, and it's very helpful for getting rid of his hands. Arguably the most helpful, honestly. I think I'm about to just let him do his thing. Corruption be damned. There is a reason not to, you know, indulge in your desire to just spam buttons, but, oh well. It's going pretty well, I think. Welcome to phase 2. There's phase 2. Now he has 4 arms. Okay, here's the downside to having the corruption. He grabs the corruption, he heals, and then he'll generate a unit based on how much corruption you had. So, you know, we kind of went in there. Oh, and he's doing it again. Gross. Okay, thankfully he didn't take my laser beam. That would have been very unfortunate. Well. Okay. We're going to break his hand here. Kind of sucks I didn't have power for that, but it is what it is. Now we have 2 Impundulu. I think I'm just double laser beaming. Thoughts? I'm into this idea. Big fan. I like it a lot. True. Laser beam 1. Then we temporal. And then we are going to have to borrow a power from Koka. And then we're going to laser beam again. Now that his hands are broken, his hands will also steal an ability from you, but thankfully he just stole some useless stuff. No big deal. There is a sizable amount of damage coming my way. So I will use my tea of many spices. And we build Volcanic Unity with the Life Binder. That is what she's good at anyway. And I think that is that. I think we did it. I think we're good. Oh, that is a lot of terror. We are cleansing terror or debuffs every turn. But it's still real spooky. I guess we can do it this way. We'll have another Kami. Should I get a clone here? Fantastic. Sure. I'll just do it again. I mean, it worked so well. Why wouldn't I just do it again, you know? I could heal the Life Binder, but I think she'll be okay. I see no reason why she wouldn't be. Yep. I definitely should have just used a Monster Flask, though. Because you can only use 1 item per turn, and I didn't do anything for this turn, so... GG, team! What a magnificent, glorious victory against the final boss. Might even give the kill to the Life Binder just for funsies. No, I have to laser beam him. Cartoon! 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 Boom. Healing +1. I missed what Kuka's level up was. Wow, that was the first time using all 3 of those characters. I mean, I have used the Star Spawn before. But the rest of them, good fun. We caught... I can barely see it. The Shambler, the Shiny Boss, the Medusa, the Scorpion, and then the Hand. Very nice. We got like 830 Aether Crystals, which is fantastic. So we met the requirement for you. Come to think of it, I've never seen you without your armor. Do you ever take it off? Oh, why would I? A true hero must always be ready to face danger. I cannot do that unarmored now, can I? At this point, I was practically born and raised in it. None shall ever surprise the mighty Sir Tiberian. I do take it off to wash, though. This is what we needed. We needed 1 more memento to get the hidden monster of the Forbidden Fortress. And we need one more, of course, one more to get the hidden monsters of the Garden District. But we can also get the search command. This will allow us to find the hidden areas in zones. What is this? Okay, we're going to get that next time too. Fantastic. Hey, kitty cat, you want to talk to me yet? You're waving. Have you calmed? Oh. He's waving, but he doesn't want to talk to me. Oh, it looks like that weird merchant is visiting Pilgrim's Rest nowadays. Hey, I shouldn't judge, but I just find it hard to trust someone like that. I don't think anybody around here even knows his name. Well, perhaps someone just needs to ask him? Yeah, maybe you're right. He could be an alright person, just a bit weird, but then again, who around here isn't? Good question. So here's the Shambler. This is like an ether tank. Shambler, Book, Starspawn is like the ultimate pure ether squad. And here is the Master Hand. I'd like to do a run with him, honestly. Probably shouldn't purchase all these until we see what other permanent upgrades we have. The town is getting a little cramped. Hello. The history of Goldlot, that militaristic nation that destroyed Vigil, is a tragic one as well. More than 1,000 years ago, Gearsaid, the leader of Goldlot in the Celtic Empire, conquered most of Terrace. At the height of his power, Gearsaid made an unprecedented decree, a complete ban on the worship of Sol. This ended the tyranny of Sol, which in turn brought about the end of the Dark Ages. Ironically, Monsterkin may have never been liberated if it had not been for Gearsaid's decree. But of course, the Monsterkin can't know of this, as the history of Sol's scheme shall only be known to Aethermancers. Great. When you use Craft Memento, you also gain 1 soul, and at the next shrine, the corresponding monster is guaranteed to appear. Oh, I need a thing for that. Whenever you start a champion counter, all your artifacts gain 1 charge. That's kind of cool. Ah. I'm 1 short of this. I think this is Death Cheat. Maybe. I don't know. I know there is a Death Cheat. I also know it's expensive. You want to know about Myrna? Oh, the cook. Restaurant's the only place in Pilgrim's Rest where I don't hold authority. That's all I'll say. Great. Start run with golds. Offer 1 additional random item for sale. I like how I'm far, like everything, I'm so close and yet so far to getting some of these upgrades. The 21s we'll get next time though, for sure. I don't know. Maybe I should just go buy the soulbounds. I mean, the merchant discount and the inventory upgrade are pretty good. We'll get the discount and then we'll just get the soulbounds. It'll be fine. Nothing really stuck out to me there. I'd rather just have all of the soulbounds available, you know? This feels like the most important part to me. So this is... I know what this is. This is the special monster I was looking for in the first zone. This, I think, is a gargoyle, and I have no idea what this is. Maybe this is also the secret monster of the zone? And then we have the Amit, the hippo thing, the Naga, and then there's the Jinn. We saw one of those. Which means they're not showing the secret character here. But, my friends, I think that is it for today. This was a gloriously successful run, and as I promised, it was a sidekick run. A power sidekick run, but I mean, there's really no better way to do sidekick, is there? Thank you for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. Next time, I'd like to kind of check out the hand. I don't really have much aging synergy, but, hey, we'll see if we can talk to the hand. Ooh, or should we see the shiny character? Oh, but I just did him. I believe if we go here... Whatever. But I'm not going to actually start a run. So, now Cthulhu, we can press up, and he's shiny. So a few things have changed. He is a fire wind. He has a little more health. He is ether heal age, and he starts with breeze instead of explosion. Interesting. So he's like a more support-oriented star spawn than an offensive one. Okay. I believe that whenever you rebirth a monster that you have a shiny version of, you can pick. Even when you're at the shrines. So, I think that's how that works. But, my friends, thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to patrons and the channel members for our channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to stay up to date on the channel, feel free to join the description down below. And I will see you next time to talk to the hand.